My friends, what you are about to discover will shatter every belief you have held about reality itself. September 20th is not merely a date carved into your calendar by human hands, but a cosmic coordinate written in the stars eons before your soul chose this incarnation. Right now, as these words reach your consciousness, the universe is orchestrating the most profound transformation in human history. The planetary alignment occurring on this sacred date happens once every 437 years, creating what ancient mystics called the gateway of soul trials. Your spirit did not arrive at this moment by chance. Every challenge you have faced, every lesson learned through pain and joy, has been preparing you for what unfolds on September 20th when the veil between dimensions becomes thinner than gossamer. The numerological significance of this date carries power that will make your soul tremble with recognition. September is the 9th month, representing completion and spiritual mastery, while 20 reduces to 2, the number of duality and choice. When combined, they create a portal frequency of 11, the master number of illumination and divine revelation. But here lies the deeper mystery. September 20th, when calculated through ancient Chaldean numerology, produces the sacred sequence 739, which translates to the activation code for your dormant spiritual DNA. Your cellular structure is already responding to this approaching cosmic event. Have you noticed the strange sensations coursing through your body these past weeks? The tingling in your fingertips during meditation? The sudden clarity that strikes you like lightning in quiet moments? These are not coincidences, but symptoms of your soul preparing for its ultimate test. The constellation of Virgo, under which September 20th falls, serves as the cosmic laboratory where souls undergo their final purification before ascending to higher dimensions. Ancient Egyptian priestesses knew this secret, encoding it within the mysteries of the Great Pyramid, whose apex points directly toward Virgo during this sacred window. Your intuition has been calling you toward this knowledge because you are among the chosen ones destined to pass through this gateway. Not everyone will survive the intensity of what approaches. Only those whose hearts have been purified through conscious suffering and deliberate spiritual practice will possess the energetic resilience required for this dimensional shift. Look around you. Do you see how others move through life as if sleepwalking? They cannot feel what you feel because their souls lack the refined sensitivity that years of seeking truth have cultivated within your being. The Akashic records reveal that souls incarnating during this period specifically requested to participate in this grand cosmic examination. Before birth, your spirit signed a contract written in starlight, agreeing to undergo the trials that would either elevate you to divine consciousness or trap you in cycles of limitation for another millennium. September 20th represents the culmination of this sacred agreement. The trials you will face are not external battles, but internal revelations that will strip away every illusion you have constructed about yourself and reality. Your ego will resist this process with desperate fury, creating chaos in your outer world to distract you from the inner transformation demanding your complete surrender. Relationships may shatter, career paths may crumble, and familiar structures may collapse. But understand this: destruction precedes creation in all cosmic cycles. Feel the electricity building in your nervous system as September 20th approaches. This is your light body activating dormant crystalline structures embedded within your DNA by star beings who seeded this planet millions of years ago. The pineal gland, your third eye, is calcifying no more, but flowering like a lotus bloom, preparing to perceive realities beyond the electromagnetic spectrum visible to ordinary human perception. Your dreams have become more vivid and prophetic because your consciousness is already beginning to slip between dimensional frequencies. Pay attention to recurring symbols appearing in your sleep visions. Spirals, geometric patterns, beings of pure light, speaking in languages your mind cannot translate, but your soul remembers perfectly. These nocturnal communications are briefings from your higher self, preparing your psyche for the quantum leap approaching on September 20th. The planet Venus enters a rare retrograde cycle on September 19th, creating what astrologers call the Venus Transit of Transformation. This celestial event occurs when the goddess planet appears to move backward against the stellar backdrop, symbolizing a return to divine feminine wisdom long suppressed on Earth. Your heart chakra will experience unprecedented expansion during this transit, potentially causing physical discomfort as old emotional wounds surface for final healing. Do not fear the tears that may flow or the grief that may overwhelm you in these sacred hours. Every tear shed carries the frequency of liberation, washing away karmic debris accumulated across countless lifetimes. Women will feel this energy most intensely as they serve as anchors for the returning divine feminine consciousness. Men must learn to surrender their manufactured masculine armor, allowing their hearts to crack open like seeds needing soil to sprout into new forms of strength. The Crystal Kingdom has been preparing for September 20th by amplifying their vibrational frequencies to match the incoming cosmic energies. Quartz formations worldwide are resonating at previously unmeasurable levels, creating a planetary grid of light that will support souls transitioning between dimensions. If you own crystals, you may have noticed them becoming warmer to the touch or seeming to pulse with their own inner light. This is not imagination, but genuine energetic activation, as these mineral beings fulfill their purpose as bridges between the physical and spiritual realms. Place your crystals outside under the stars on September 19th to receive full cosmic charging. The following morning, they will have transformed into powerful tools for navigating the new reality matrix that emerges after the gateway opens. Clear quartz will become telepathic amplifiers, amethyst will enhance psychic protection, and rose quartz will heal the deepest heart wounds instantly. Ancient prophecies from multiple cultures converge on this singular moment in time. The Mayan calendar predicted this date as the return of Kukulkan, the feathered serpent representing the marriage of earth and sky consciousness. Hindu scriptures describe it as the beginning of Sat Yuga, the golden age when truth prevails over illusion. Celtic Druids encoded references to September 20th within stone circles whose astronomical alignments activate only during this cosmic window. Even indigenous shamans across continents received the same visions through plant spirit ceremonies, seeing September 20th as the day when the Great Spirit would test every soul's readiness for the next evolutionary spiral. Your ancestors who walked the spiritual path are watching from the other side, sending you strength through bloodline frequencies that science cannot yet measure, but your DNA recognizes with cellular memory that spans generations of seekers. The electromagnetic field surrounding Earth is fluctuating wildly as September 20th approaches, causing sensitive individuals to experience symptoms that doctors cannot diagnose or treat effectively. Unexplained fatigue, ringing in the ears, pressure behind the eyes, and sudden emotional intensity are all signs that your energetic system is upgrading to handle higher dimensional frequencies. Do not attempt to suppress these sensations with medications or distractions. Instead, breathe deeply and welcome each symptom as confirmation that your soul is successfully preparing for its cosmic examination. Your nervous system is being rewired to perceive realities beyond the five senses. Colors will appear more vibrant after September 20th. Sounds will carry layers of meaning previously undetectable, and your ability to sense the emotional states of others will increase exponentially. These are not psychic abilities, but natural human capacities returning as your consciousness expands beyond artificial limitations. The shadow work you have been avoiding must be completed before September 20th arrives, or the unintegrated aspects of your psyche will create interference patterns that block your passage through the dimensional gateway. Every fear you have buried, every wound you have denied, every aspect of yourself you have rejected must be acknowledged and embraced with unconditional love. This is not comfortable work, but it is absolutely essential for your spiritual survival. The cosmos will present you with situations that trigger these hidden shadows, forcing them into conscious awareness where they can be healed rather than projected onto others. Your triggers are not obstacles, but sacred messengers showing you exactly what needs attention before the great transformation. Those who refuse this shadow integration will find themselves caught in loops of reactive behavior that prevent them from accessing higher dimensional awareness. September 20th marks the opening of what mystics call the Hall of Records, an ethereal library containing the complete history of your soul's journey across all incarnations. For 48 hours, this cosmic database becomes accessible to human consciousness, allowing you to retrieve memories, understand karmic patterns, and access the wisdom gained through countless lifetimes of experience. The information downloaded during this period will fundamentally alter your understanding of existence and your role within the grand cosmic plan. Prepare your consciousness to receive these revelations by practicing deep meditation daily until the gateway opens. Your third eye must be clear and your heart must be open to withstand the intensity of remembering who you truly are beyond this single incarnation. Many souls will be overwhelmed by the magnitude of their true identity and retreat into familiar limitations rather than embrace their multidimensional nature. The collective unconsciousness of humanity is stirring as September 20th approaches, creating ripples of awakening that manifest as global unrest and transformation across all systems of control. Political structures, economic models, religious institutions, and social hierarchies are crumbling because they cannot contain the expanding consciousness of awakening souls. You may feel compelled to withdraw from mainstream society as these external upheavals intensify. But understand that your role is not to hide, but to anchor higher dimensional frequencies into the physical realm. Every meditation you practice, every act of love you express, every moment of presence you embody creates stabilizing influences that help other souls navigate their own awakening process. The chaos you witness in the world is not destruction, but birth pangs as humanity transitions into a new evolutionary phase. Trust the process, even when your rational mind struggles to comprehend the magnitude of what unfolds. Your relationships will undergo profound transformation as September 20th approaches, revealing which connections serve your highest good and which bind you to lower vibrational patterns. Soul contracts that have fulfilled their purpose will dissolve naturally, while new alliances with spiritually compatible beings will form with miraculous synchronicity. Do not cling to relationships that no longer support your growth, even if letting go causes temporary pain. The universe is orchestrating divine appointments between souls whose combined energies will create healing vortexes for the collective awakening. Your family members may not understand the changes occurring within you, and some may react with fear or hostility to your expanding awareness. Send them love, but do not compromise your spiritual evolution to maintain their comfort with familiar illusions. Those meant to journey with you into higher dimensions will recognize the authenticity of your transformation and join you willingly. The moment of final testing arrives during the hours between sunset on September 19th and sunrise on September 21st. This sacred window represents your soul's opportunity to prove its readiness for graduation to cosmic citizenship. The trials you face will be uniquely designed for your spiritual development level and karmic requirements. Some will experience visions that challenge their fundamental beliefs about reality. Others will encounter situations that demand complete surrender of ego control. Many will face their deepest fears in forms that require immense courage to overcome. The tests are not punishments, but opportunities to demonstrate the wisdom and compassion you have cultivated through lifetimes of experience. Your higher self has designed these challenges to be difficult but not impossible, stretching your consciousness to its current limits while providing exactly the growth opportunities needed for your next evolutionary leap. As the gateway opens on September 20th, your consciousness will expand beyond individual identity into cosmic awareness, where you recognize yourself as both a unique expression of divine creativity and an inseparable aspect of universal consciousness. This paradox of simultaneous individuality and unity represents the ultimate spiritual realization that dissolves all fears and limitations forever. The love you will feel during this expansion defies description in human language, encompassing not only personal affection, but cosmic compassion for all existence throughout infinite dimensions. Time will become fluid during these peak moments, allowing you to experience past, present, and future as a single eternal moment where all possibilities exist simultaneously. Your perception of death will transform completely as you realize that consciousness never ends, but simply changes form, like water becoming steam or ice, while remaining essentially water throughout all transformations. Time will become fluid during these peak moments, allowing you to experience past, present, and future as a single eternal moment where all possibilities exist simultaneously. Your perception of death will transform completely as you realize that consciousness never ends, but simply changes form, like water becoming steam or ice, while remaining essentially water throughout all transformations. The new reality emerging after September 20th will operate according to principles that current human science cannot measure or understand. Manifestation will occur through heart-centered intention rather than mental effort. Healing will happen through energetic alignment rather than chemical intervention. Communication will expand beyond words into direct transmission of meaning through electromagnetic field resonance. Your role in this new world will depend upon how successfully you navigate the trials of September 20th and integrate the cosmic downloads received during the gateway opening. Those who pass the tests will become bridges between dimensions, helping other souls transition into expanded awareness. Those who resist or fail the trials will remain in three-dimensional reality until they are ready for another opportunity in future cosmic cycles. The final hours before September 20th arrive carry the most intense energy of this entire cosmic event. Your every thought, emotion, and action during this crucial period will determine your trajectory through the dimensional gateway. Maintain absolute presence in each moment, releasing attachment to outcomes while surrendering completely to divine will. Trust that your soul knows exactly how to navigate these sacred waters, even if your rational mind feels overwhelmed by the magnitude of what approaches. The universe has been preparing you for this moment through every joy and sorrow you have experienced. You are ready, even if you do not feel ready. Your heart knows the way home to your true divine nature. You stand now at the threshold of the most important moment in human history, chosen by cosmic forces beyond imagination to participate in this grand transformation of consciousness. September 20th will reveal whether humanity is ready to join the galactic community of awakened civilizations or requires additional time in three-dimensional learning experiences. Your individual awakening contributes to the collective outcome, making your spiritual preparation a service to all existence. Whatever challenges arise during your soul trials, remember that countless beings of light surround you with unconditional support, celebrating your courage to incarnate during this pivotal time. The gateway awaits your conscious passage into infinite possibilities, where love is the only law and truth the only reality.